It's day 1 of Kuching. Super excited. It's my first time in Kuching. This trip I'm here with some of my colleagues and we actually have a colleague based in Kuching, so she's going to be bringing us around. We stayed at a service department called Citadines Uplands Kuching and it's about a 6 minutes ride from the waterfront. It is fairly central, but you do have to drive or take a grab around. Okay, let me bring you guys around. Firstly, when you walk in, you see a kitchen with the living and dining area in front. And then there is a common toilet. Then in front, there is a bedroom. So this is the one with a single bed. Then next to it is a master bedroom. I think it's a king or queen size bed. And then there is a toilet inside the master bedroom as well. Our first stop in Kuching is this Kuching Food Festival, and this is the most exciting part of our trip. We basically booked the trip just for this food festival. Our colleagues in Kuching told us that it's a big thing that happens every year and there's just a lot of food choices. The day that we went, it was a bit cloudy but super cooling, so it was really nice to just walk and explore the selections that they had. The place was really big, so it was very hard to cover all the stalls, but thankfully we already had a list of 5 to 6 things that we really wanted to try, and the rest of it we will just find it as we go.
Freedom to run wild, run free. There's so much more to see, like a diamond in the rough, yet to be. So many needs to break before we can work. Maybe we need to both forget the hurt. Maybe we need to lose us to find ourselves again. Oh, it's time to go from lovers back to friends. Oh, it's time to go from lovers back to friends. Oh, it's time to go. 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 Oh, we need to. Oh, it's time to go. So maybe it needs a break before it can work. Maybe we need to both forget the hurt. And maybe we need to lose us to find ourselves again. Oh, it's time to go from lovers back to friends.
And that's the end of our Kuching Food Festival. It was overall a pretty good experience, and if you guys are going to Kuching, I would highly recommend you guys book around the Kuching Food Festival period so you guys get to experience this as well. And it's the start of day 2. Our breakfast started off at this place called Joo Seng Cafe. It's a coffee shop with both halal and non-halal stalls inside. We came here specifically for the mee jawa, traditional toast set, and their teh tarik. And here comes the teh tarik. It was quite light and foamy, so it's not too heavy for the morning. It was quite nice. This is the mee jawa. There's plenty of toppings from satay to chicken cutlet. It's definitely quite a full meal for the morning. And this is the traditional toast that I did not have, so I couldn't comment on it. But I heard it's not bad lah.
We are at not a temple, but Chagee. So pretty. So this Chagee is actually located at the Malaysia-China Friendship Park. So it's something that's built to celebrate the diplomatic ties between China and Malaysia. I'm not wrong. Yes. I should probably do more research on this, but that's what I gathered from a quick Google search. It's actually a park lah, and Chagee is like at the front of the park in this temple-like structure.
One of the places that most tourists will go to when they come to Kuching is actually this Chagee, which is located inside the Friendship Park. So this Friendship Park is built to commemorate the 30th anniversary of diplomatic relationships between Malaysia and China. So there's actually kind of two parts to the park. The front part, which is nearer to the main gate, is more Chinese. This is also where Chagee is located. And there is like the bridge, a temple looking building, and some statues. At the back of the park is more of like the Malaysia section. So there's like a fountain next to a few murals. So these murals are like a series of 14 walls, and each wall represents a state of Malaya. So there's like Sarawak, Sabah, and like the other federal territories. It's just a nice place to walk around, take photos, and there's also a section where you can actually buy fish pellets to feed the fishes inside the lake. Yeah, it can get very hot outside, so Chagee is air conditioned. You can go in, get a drink, you can sit by the lake, or you can sit inside. Oh, also something to note is that you get 15% off Chagee if you order on the WeChat mini app. We were a bit hungry after Chagee and decided to get Grab delivery for Ceylonese. We were intending to have this for supper, but since it was on GrabFood, we decided to just order it in, but we really do regret because the cheese naan, which is known for the cheese pool, has kind of turned hard. So don't make the same mistake as we did. If you want to have Ceylonese, just go down to the branch itself to eat.
Okay. Bro.
拉上来，往上按。
Okay.
真的是好吃。
你觉得那个 naan 还是那个 biryani 比较好吃
Biryani.
？Okay. Aren't you known for the naan?
They also got mentioned that 它的 biryani 是很好吃。
I thought they were okay.
Of course, we had to slot in some exercise, so we went to Reform Studio for a Pilates strength class. It absolutely killed us, but readied us for our dinner at Top Spot. The two options for dinner was Premier 101 and Top Spot. Both are kind of like food courts with like cooked food stores, but it was raining quite heavily, so we didn't go to Premier 101 because that is an open air food court, so we went to Top Spot. So Top Spot actually has a lot of kind of zi cha stores, which is like seafood and like other cooked food, and we chose Ling seafood. We ordered some seafood, midin, and this oyster pancake that everyone's asking me, what is this biscuit? It's not a biscuit, it's an oyster pancake. What does it taste like? It tastes like fried flour. Oh, I don't know how to describe it, but honestly speaking, it was slightly underwhelming. I did hear that the quality has gone down a little bit and it used to be much nicer. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Did we order from the wrong store? After our seafood feast, we wanted to go to the waterfront, but because it was raining, it was not that great of an idea. So we just went to a new bar called the Jolly Pit. That is an outdoor alfresco area, indoor, and the second floor. Outdoors really nice when it's cooling, but it was drizzling, so we decided not to sit outdoors and we went upstairs. Upstairs was really quiet and chill. There's not a lot of people that day because it was a weekday. And we just spent the time chatting, laughing, and just chilling. The next morning, we went to this place called Foody Goody Cafe. It was actually not in our initial list of places to go to, but the place we wanted to go to was closed by the time we decided to have breakfast, so we dropped by here instead, and we definitely did not regret it. This is the best Sarawak Laksa we had the entire trip, and everyone kind of agreed on that. I heard that the Sarawak Laksa actually sells out quite early, and if you want, do order the bigger portion because we all ordered the smaller portion and ended up having to order round 2 because we liked it so much. Besides the Sarawak Laksa, we ordered the gong bia, the bread, and I personally got myself lau su fen because I was craving for comfort food and lau su fen just hits the spot. But if there's one thing you have to try here, it is definitely the Sarawak Laksa. I barely had any sleep the day before, so no footages in the afternoon because all I did was sleep, and at night we went to a Nyonya restaurant called Nyonya Kitchen, and it was huge and it it was super empty and we were quite skeptical, like why is it so empty on a weekend? But food was great. I think most of the food that we ordered really hit the spot. My favorite was the lemak mani thai. Oh my goodness, it went so well with the rice and I had so many servings of it. At the end of the meal, we realized why there's not a lot of people, because it was an extremely expensive meal. I would save this place for family gatherings and special occasions just because of the price point.
以前 James Brooke 的时代的时候，他的
We're at Waterfront, Kuching.
After dinner, we finally went to check out the waterfront. It was a weekend and was super crowded and lively. There are people just sitting there playing music and singing. There's families, friends hanging out. And I think it's just a really nice place to soak in the vibes and feel the liveliness of Kuching. We also got Gula Apong ice cream from IG Ice Cream. They also sell it in IG Ice Kacang, which is a few stalls away but with no queue. So life hack, guys. Don't make the same mistake as us and queue 30 minutes for this. Anyway, my verdict is that the ice cream is a regular soft serve, but the Gula Apong drizzle on top makes it a lot better. We wrapped up our night at Boey Bar. It's a cocktail bar a few minutes drive away from Waterfront. It's the kind of place that you will go to chill with your girls or bring a girl on a first date. This was our final night in Kuching and we had a little bit more to drink that night and we stayed till pretty late to chit-chat and play drinking games. Yep, that concludes our Kuching trip. Thanks for coming along with me to this trip. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!